it's Beth here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing my August favorites. August. Um, I'm so excited because August is almost over, which means that September will be here in just a couple of days, and which means I have 2 weeks from today until I see 5 seconds of summer on the 9th in North Carolina. So I am uber excited about that. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Um, but on that subject, another time I'll probably be doing an entire vlog, the entire couple of days that I'm going to be there, and then also there will be concert footage up from the concert. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for that. But anyway, like I said, today is going to be my August favorites, and I am excited about doing them. I did not do a July favorites because I just didn't have much that I was enjoying at the time. I mean, I've pretty much used the same stuff over and over and over again. But I've got quite a few new things. So I'm going to get right into it, and I am going to start with a perfume. Now, I have a video going up on my channel probably within the next 2 days of my perfume and body splash and, you know, all that stuff collection. I'm going to be doing a collection, like, haul kind of thing, showing you all, you know, what I have, what I'm enjoying, stuff like that. And I'll do it, you know, I did perfume, then I'll do nail polish, and then, you know, whatever. So yeah, that's what is coming up in the future, but right now I'm going to tell you just briefly about this perfume. It is the Vera Wang Glam Princess. It's so cute, the little top is a crown. I can't really explain this perfume. I mean, you'll have to. I go into more detail about it in my video about perfume, but it comes off as like really harsh at first, but then as it dries and it just gives you like this absolutely unbelievable, like, beautiful, feminine, earthy smell. So it's awesome. Like, I absolutely love it. This is a $60 perfume that I did not spend anything on. Well, I spent a couple of dollars on it at my job, but yeah, it's amazing. Like, it's so good. It's so good. Another thing that I have absolutely been loving just over the last like 2 or 3 weeks, I got it in my Ipsy bag, and it's the Marc Anthony True Professional Nourishing Argan Oil of Morocco. Now, I'm not really a huge, you know, hair person. I will, pretty much the only things that I live by as far as my hair is a hairbrush, shampoo and conditioner, obviously, my Tresemme Thermal Creations heat protectant, and then my straightener. That's pretty much it. Or a hair tie, and it's normally always up. So, excuse me. Sorry. So when I get like hair samples and stuff from Ipsy, I'm always like, well, I'll try them, you know, whatever. I smelled this, and it smells like definitely salon, like, it smells really good. And I mean, I don't really know exactly what oil does for your hair other than make it look oily, but I've been using it when I get out of the shower. I used it a little while ago just to kind of make my hair look a little bit better than it was looking. And I just love the smell, like, just pouring it into my hand and then rubbing it through my hair and then just smelling it. It's such an amazing scent. And I'm not normally like a floral, like, patchouli person, you know what I'm saying? But this smells awesome. I don't have any idea how much the full size is, but this is a really good sample size. And it only says to use 1 to 3 drops. So, and I have, you know, shorter hair now instead of the one that was almost to my butt. So this will probably last me a really, really long time, which I am very excited about because I love the smell. Even if I don't do anything for my hair, the smell is still amazing. It's so good. Next is a bronzer. I don't know if I featured this in the last favorites that I did or something along them lines back in the day, but I have absolutely been loving this bronzer. I got it in an Ipsy bag, and it is the Park Avenue Princess by Tarte, and it is just this amazing, like, bronzy, but it has some sparkle in it, so it's not like a matte bronze. It's not just gonna leave you completely, you know, looking like porcelain. It gives you a shimmer, and it just, oh my god, I love it so much, so much. um I'm glad that they gave us a sample size in the Ipsy bag, because I would never in my life be able to afford that bronzer. And I mean, I'm not a bronze everyday kind of person. I don't do that. I do it whenever I want to, you know, take pictures of myself, or if I'm filming a video, I'll bronze my face, you know, I'll contour. But that is just, it's way too expensive. I don't remember how much it is, but I want to say it's in like the $20 range. $20 to $30. I could be wrong, it could be more. But no offense to Tarte, but ain't nobody got time for that. If I was a millionaire, I would buy all of the makeup. I was talking to my mom about this earlier. I would go into like an Ulta or a Sephora and buy every single thing that I had ever wanted makeup wise. I would buy it all, every bit of it. And if I spent $5,000 in a damn Ulta or a Sephora at one time, it wouldn't matter, because I'd be a millionaire. But I'm far from a millionaire, so I gotta get what I can get. You know what I'm saying? Next is a blush. Now, I'm not a huge blush person. I mean, I have a bunch of blush, but I don't ever really use them because I blush enough on my own. But this is the Model Co. Blush Cheek Powder and Cosmopolitan 1. And it is an extremely, like, baby pinky color. But it's not too harsh on, it blends really well. It is very pink, very pigmented, but it does blend well to where it doesn't look like you put clown makeup on your face and it's just sitting there. Like Sophia from the Golden Girls told Rose, you put more blush on than Miss Piggy. So, no. So as long as you have a good brush to, you know, blend it out, or a beauty blender, or whatever anybody wants to use as far as that, the Model Co. blushes are really good. I think I have like 2 or 3 of them, but they are amazing, and that one is definitely my favorite, the Cosmopolitan 1. So, awesome. Next, I also got in my Ipsy bag this month. It's the Clear Clinic Vanished Clear Spot Treatment. Now, I don't normally get too many pimples. I don't have acne, knock on wood. I have never really had too much of an issue with pimples or acne in my life. I mean, I get the occasional pimple when it's, you know, that time of month, and it just spilled on my finger. It's like straight alcohol. Anyway, I don't normally get, you know, too many pimples, but I have been seeing a couple, like, right along this area and, like, along my nose. So when this came in, I'm like, well, what am I really going to do with it? I don't get that many, you know, pimples or whatnot. But I tried this out, and I swear it's just alcohol. Like, I don't even know the ingredients. It doesn't even have the ingredients. It just says dab on top of blemish and let dry. Can be used up to 4 times a day to spot treatment. You can use it over your makeup. Wait, alcohol, purified water, zinc sulfate, salicylic acid, glycolic acid, camphor, hamamelis, Virginian hazel witch, basically, extract, cellulose gum, and menthol. So basically just pure freaking alcohol, like all up on your face. And seriously, it burns when you first put it on, and it smells so highly of freaking alcohol. It's like highly. But this shit works. I put it on, I had a pimple over here, and I put it on, I let it dry, went to bed, left it there. The next morning, I woke up and I swear it was down, like the whole thing, like it didn't hurt anymore, and it had gone down tremendously. So this shit is awesome. And this thing will last me probably the rest of my entire freaking life. So amazing. Like seriously, 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. What do I have next? I still have like this little pile over here. I will do nail polish next. Now I have no nail polish on my fingers. I do have one of these colors on my toes, but they are both by Essie. This one is Fifth Avenue, and it is just this gorgeous, like, deep coral pink color. Oh, it's gorgeous. 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 I don't know if y'all can see, like, the awesome color of this, but oh my god. It's so pretty. It's so vibrant. It's a perfect, like, summer color. I'm thinking about putting this on my fingernails actually after this video just because I feel like I need to. But it's between this and another nail polish, which I haven't actually used this one, so I have no idea about it. But this one is the Ayla in Mr. Pookie's, and it's this like gray purple, like, I don't know even how to explain it. But I mean, I'm not a huge purple person, but this is really pretty, and I really like darker colors, which is where this next one comes in. But I haven't decided. Maybe I'll do a mixture of both, like do one fingernail, one color. Anyway, next is the one that's on my toes. This one is Essie Wicked. It is a purpley brown burgundy color, like deep, deep burgundy color. And this stuff is so pretty. Like, seriously, it's on my toes. I did 2 coats of it on all of my toes, and it's not streaky. It is just an all-around really great, deep purple burgundy. Like, it is just, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And if anybody wants the numbers for the Essies, if you don't want the names, which this one is Wicked and it's 352, and this one is Fifth Avenue and it's 544. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Next. Next is this. I'm trying to, like, you know, save like the really, really awesome ones for last. Like, I have some of them over here that I'm like, can't wait to talk about them, but I'm gonna save them for last. But this is the Starlux Pro Luxe Longwear Eyeliner Pen, and it's one of the felt tip ones, which if y'all have been watching me for a while, you know that the felt tip is my favorite. I mean, I don't mind doing just the regular, you know, liquid eyeliner. I'm really good at it. But the felt ones are freaking awesome. And this one is so black, and it's just, oh, just look at that. Like, just look at that. Oh. And I had just, this one that I was using, which is the Scandalized Precision Micro Eyeliner, it's kind of, it's definitely dried out. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but it's not coming off anymore. So I needed a new one, and I was going to go out and buy it, and then all of a sudden I, you know, did the whole, you know, sneak peek into my Ipsy bag and saw that I was getting that. And I was so freaking excited. Like, this Ipsy bag this month was really, really, really good. Really good. I mean, because I just showed you 3 out of the 5 things. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, I showed you 4 out of the 5 things that came into my Ipsy bag that I've absolutely been loving. I can't remember what the other one was. What was the other thing that came into the Ipsy bag? Oh, the, Hikari lip gloss in Merlot. That's another favorite, but I think it's in my purse, so I just don't have it to show you. But all in all, this fucking month for Ipsy was amazing. Anyway, I am rambling and I need to finish this video. What? Oh, I explained the, yeah, that one, blah blah blah. Awesome eyeliner. Next are 2 glitter pigments, and they are both silver, but they are definitely different. I have the Manic Panic NYC in just silver micro glitter. It doesn't really have a color or anything. And it is their bigger, like, flecks of glitter as opposed to this one, which this one doesn't even have like a name or anything on it. It's just glitter for your eyes. This one is very fine, like very, very fine. If you want just a very fine, like, glitter on your eyes, this is the one to go to. Like I said, I don't know what it is. I honestly have no idea. But this one, the Manic Panic, this one, if you want it to be like more vibrant and just bang for your buck, this one is awesome, and it's $5. I have a couple of the Manic Panic ones. I mean, I still need to do an entire like pigment video because I have an entire tub full. And if you follow my Instagram, which is Elizabeth_Faith91, you'll see a lot of my glitter pigment pictures because I don't always upload the videos that I do for them, but I always have pictures of them on my Instagram, and I'll have the link to that below. The next thing I have is, I don't know if I've ever talked about this before. I got it at like Christmas time, and I've only used it like probably a dozen times. I want to say it may not have been featured in any of my favorites per se. I don't remember. It's been a while. But I know that I've used it in a couple of tutorials. Anyway, it's the Hard Candy Lashaholic Super Volume Mascara. And this one is the Blackest Black. Now, this is a very wet formula mascara. Like, it is gloopy. Like, it is. But I found that if you just do it and then go back over it without putting more product onto the wand, that it kind of just moves them the way that you need them to be. It dries. I mean, it makes your eyelashes feel really heavy until it dries, but after it dries, you don't even realize that it's there. Like, I put it on earlier, and it was so gloopy. Like, I have a fan over here. I've turned it off for this video, but I had to have it on, and I'm just like staring into it so it would dry, so that I didn't feel like every time I blinked it was going to be on my face. So that is a very big downside to it, because you have to wait for it to dry. It's not like you can just put it on and go, like say Urban Decay Perversion. This one you can get up and go, like you are done. But this one, it's really good once it dries. I mean, it's very gloopy. You can definitely get chunks, and it is very easy to get, the whole spider leg looking eyeshadow or mascara. Son of a bitch. But it is really good once it dries, and it makes them very, elongated, and it is just an all-around really good thing. This came in the Hard Candy haul thing that I had from Christmas, and I really like it. I got rid of a whole bunch of stuff. I have an entire thing down here of all the makeup that I got rid of that was either too old or had dried up, or I just didn't want anymore and I couldn't give to somebody and crap like that. And I was down to from 13 or 14 mascaras down to 5. So yeah. So obviously if it stayed, it obviously was good for something. So thumbs up for that, aside from it being gloopy. The next four things I'm going to be telling you about are my absolute favorites of the last couple of months. Absolute favorites. And they are all these four. I have 2 others in here. I'll show you in a second. These 4 are the Revlon Color Burst balms. Now, 3 of them are the matte balms, and 1 of them is just the lacquer balm. This is what they look like, and oh my god, These are probably the best lip products I have ever used. Ever. They're so good. Like, they are so good. I'll just start with this one. This one is the Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm in the color 230 Complex. It is this just nudie peach color. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, right there. Nudie peach. Oh my god, they are so creamy. The formulation is amazing. They go on very creamy, and then they're kind of, you know, they stay in that creamy consistency until they completely dry. And at first they don't look 100% matte. But as soon as they dry, they go completely matte, and they stay on your lips for a while. I had the one that I have on right now, which is this one. I'll tell you about it in a second. I had this one on a couple of weeks ago, and it lasted through going to lunch. It lasted through, and I was eating soup, so it lasted through that. It lasted through shopping. It lasted through drinking, everything like that. It lasts, and this one is my absolute favorite. For one, it's just such a pretty color, and it is the 210 Unapologetic. Oh, this one, it's a color that I never thought that I would actually want to wear because it's so bright, but oh, it's so good. Like, oh, it's just the best hot pink color ever. Like, it's just and they're not drying. They stay moisturizing. They are extremely matte. I just don't even know. I cannot rave about these enough. Like, seriously, Revlon, freaking 2 thumbs up, 10 toes up, everything. They are amazing. I don't remember how much they are in stores. I want to say anywhere from $9 to like $13 possibly. They might be a little bit less depending on which store you go to. But it is worth it. Like, it is 100% worth it. For one, they do look like the, you know, like lip liners, where you have to, like, you know, do that. But no, they twist up. Another one of the matte ones is this one, which I really like this one. I'm not a huge red lipstick person, but I do wear them in my videos from time to time, and this one is actually really good. It's the 250 Standout. And this one, I have to admit, is kind of drying. It is definitely, I feel like a matte red lip is going to be drying regardless, because it's just something with the formula with like the red dye in it that in my opinion is just, it's kind of drying. I mean, this one, it is kind of hard going on at first, but it looks good all the less, you know. And the last one is not the matte one. This one is the Lacquer Balm, and this one is extremely moisturizing, and it is very glossy. And it's really red. Like, it's almost like a fire engine red, and that one. But I like it a lot. They all smell like peppermint. All of them. And I love the smell of peppermint. When you put them on, they kind of make your lips tingle because of the peppermint, but it's awesome. Like, those 4 have been my absolute favorite in a while. The next 2 that I have, I almost forgot about these, if I can get them out of my little thing. These are the CoverGirl, I don't know exactly what they are. They just say CoverGirl. I don't know. Let me see. They don't have like a specific like thing. I don't know. But they're both from CoverGirl. Wait. Nope. They're both from CoverGirl. They look like these. And And this one is 240 Caramel Kiss. And these are actually lipsticks. This one is more corally than it is like nudie. And I love that you can see exactly the color of it in the bottom. I really like these. They're actually really, really good lipsticks. They're definitely different from the Revlon ones because these are CoverGirl, so they're different. But they are good. This red, oh, this red is just to die for. Like, if you need a red frickin' lipstick, this is the one to go for. And it is a 305 Hot by CoverGirl. I really, really, really like them. Like, they are just the bomb.com. Those are just, they're so good. So good. Like, and you know, I'm not a huge lipstick person. I don't wear lipstick at work. But when I'm at home and I'm playing around, I'm going to wear lipstick. Damn right. I'm going to wear lipstick. I think of having them in my hand, that is all of my favorites that I have in my hand. Now, you all know that I have ones that aren't in my hand, and apparently this is the universal sign for not in my hand. But I have a book, well, 2 books. I talked about one of the books in a different video, possibly. I think whatever video I last had up or something. The Hate List, I can't remember who it's by now. I'll put all that in the info bar. And then 13 Reasons Why. Yet again, oh, something Asher, J. Asher, I think, or something, does 13 Reasons Why. Oh my gosh. Now, Hate List, I've explained it in another one of my videos, but it was an amazing book. But 13 Reasons Why kept you on your seat the entire time. The story itself, basically, it's about this girl who commits suicide, and before she does, she makes 13 tapes of reasons why that she did it, and each tape is for like one person, like one side is for one person, one side is for the other, and it's supposed to go through all 13 people, and each person is supposed to listen to them. She gives them a map that they can follow, and then they're supposed to mail it to the next person, and each thing, some of them are terrible, like reasons why she committed suicide was because, you know, one guy was like a peeping Tom, or another guy did something, you know, terrible to her, she witnessed something extremely terrible. But for the most part, you see it through a guy named Clay's eyes. He's listening to them, and he can't figure out why he's in it. He never did anything to her. He was in love with her, and just him going through all of the tapes and follows the map, and just this heart-wrenching story, and oh my gosh, it was so good. Like, it was amazing. Now, I'm into all those kind of books, like things about suicide, and like the Hate List is about a school shooting, and I don't like them for the fact that those things happen. It's just, I think that the stories are interesting, you know, figuring out why someone would ever do something like that. Like, why would you commit suicide, or why would you shoot up a school? And I just find, you know, the stories interesting like that. I mean, I'm not a freak. I don't think that, yeah, that's awesome, go for it. No. But it's just something that I'm interested in, like psychology, and figuring out what triggers people to do that. So those were amazing books. Amazing books. I'm at that point, you know, where I don't know what to read now, because I don't know what's going to be as good as those 2. I had, you know, the great opportunity to have 2 really amazing books back to back, so now I'm like, anything else isn't going to add up to it, at least not for right now. but those are definitely good. I highly recommend those books. I highly recommend them. They are awesome. They definitely, touch base on things that I think people of this generation and of, the younger generation are really, really going through. And bullying, suicidal thoughts, depression, anxiety, like abuse, things like that. Um, so I'd highly recommend those. Highly, highly recommend those. Anyway, next favorites that are not in my hand. I had it all until I started brambling, and now I'm like, ugh. Um, oh, True Blood seasons 3, 4, and 5. I got those recently, and those are definitely a favorite because I love True Blood. I'm not sure if I've ever explained that to y'all, how much I love True Blood, but True Blood holds a special place in my heart um, because it was something that me and my best friend Stormy bonded over, and I was able to bond with her mom over it, and it was just something that we'd all get together on Sunday nights, and we would sit there and watch the whole thing, and then, like, freak out about what happened at the end, and all of that. So, yeah, watching True Blood, it's kind of a bittersweet thing nowadays, because all I can think about when I watch it is the fact that Stormy's mom is no longer with us and stuff like that. But I still love it regardless, and I still laugh at, the stupid little things that became inside jokes for all of us. And I love True Blood, and the way it ended really pissed me off with the final season, but hey, it had to end somehow, and yeah. But I'm not going to get into that, and if you want me to, just let me know, and I will do an entire review of the entire series. Um, and what else? I'm pretty sure that's it. I probably have a bunch of other favorites that I just haven't thought about right this second. So, anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for watching my video. I will be back with new content soon. And, yeah, just stay golden. What the fuck? Bye, guys. Love you.